And some people might be saying, but they say, if you confess Jesus and believe you are now righteous, what you do does not count. That is the greatest fallacy that crept into the body of Christ. What you do not count is a lie. It counts. This has given believers the license to commit sin. It's not by works anymore. We are now in grace. Do you know what grace actually is? Grace is not a license to sin. Grace is an empowerment to do more. Lord, there was no grace to enable them to do. They couldn't keep it. But now God gave us grace to be able to live above no law, and even added much law now. It's now written in our heart. That means God can tell me, fast this morning. If I disobey, I have sinned. Because that one is not written in the Bible. So because he gave us grace, there is much more work to do. Moses said, if you commit adultery, you have committed sin. But Jesus said, Moses said to you, but because I've given you grace, it's no longer if you do, if you think about it. Because I've empowered you to do more. Grace is the empowerment to do, not a license to sin. I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. It's no longer your strength anymore. It is now the strength of God. That is grace. But it's not an exemption not to do work. And God is able to cause all grace to abound towards you, so that you can be sufficient in all works. First Corinthians chapter 15 verse 10. By the grace of God, I labor more than you all. It is the grace that is making me to labor. Apostle Paul is saying, I am laboring. Not just laboring in evangelism, laboring in act and in doing. Yes, if you believe in God, nothing more to do. That belief is all of it. Let me tell you, faith has been abused. So once you believe and confess Jesus, you are just lost in God. That's a lie. The end product of faith is action. You start with belief, then confession, then action is a proof of that belief. In James chapter 2 verse 26, he said, as the spirit without body is dead, he said, so faith without works is dead. That means that we can test if your faith is alive or dead by your works. So if you believe, you confess, then your action, we will know whether you actually believe in God or you actually believe in something else. Because by your action we shall know. So faith is the conviction, the character formation, the action you undertake in righteousness as a proof that you believe God. Because he's holy, you should also act it in your action. So if you are acting against his laws and precepts, that means that there is something else you believe in that we don't know, or you don't know yet. Until the day appointed of judgment, then you now know. The Bible now said in Hebrews chapter 11 verse 2, you see, by this faith elders obtained good report. So faith is action based. It's not belief alone. It is belief, confession, and action. This is the totality of faith. Not just believe. You can believe and be sinning, and at the last day you'll be shocked. God will tell you, get thee behind me, O ye workers of iniquity, I know you not. Many will say to me, Lord, Lord, they believe. Oh. They will say to me, Lord, Lord. They believe in the name. They confessed, but they did not act it by action. So they say, get it behind me. You called my name, you believe in me, but you did not exhibit it by your action. You were a disgrace to my name. If somebody have looked at you and tell you because of you I'll not come to church again, go and cry today. If in your workplace they do not know you as a light and a holy person, at the last day God will judge you. Because even if you cannot confess with your lips, at least by your character they should change. So you are calling yourself a Christian, we will check your phone, we will see pornography in it. We check your phone, we cannot see kingdom attribute there. All we see is worldly music, things that does not edify, movies, no sermons, no what you do is heaping for you at the last day. Say you are living epistle. The unbeliever does not read Bible, it is you they read. So if they read you and they say, is this one part of the Christian? A lie. This one is one of us. You're a Christian, yet you don't forgive your neighbor. There's some of you that have vowed that this person I will never forgive you. And yet you claim you're a believer. You claim that Jesus died for you. Yet you claim that that is not an attribute of Jesus. He said, forgive those that offended you. And let me tell you, whenever you are asking God for a holy thing, and an angel comes to bring that holy thing, as a commandment given to that angel, it is only given to you based on your action. Matthew chapter 7 verse 6 shows us, give not that which is holy unto what? Neither cast ye pale before, lest they trample on them under their feet and then turn again and render you. This verse. Now acts. So when an angel is coming to give you that holy thing, the first thing you want to check, is this one a dog? Is this one a pig? A dog doesn't have a particular wife. He's always sleeping with anything under skirt. That is immorality. If your life is full of immorality and you're asking God for a holy thing, you can't have it. God, give me power to conquer my nation as the way you are. You will be a failure unto God and a waste of usage.